Refusal at the weaves. The handler and the dog have just sort of disconnected now, but he's pulled it back together. He reconnects.
A nice job by Smile and Hirokoto Takahashi. Coming up next on course will be Cap. Cap in from San Jose, California, handled by Robert Yee.
Well, you're right, Julie. The speed is certainly being encouraged out there, but it can kill too.
Speed kills. Nonetheless, hopefully that is what it's going to take. Got through that seesaw challenge all right. Beautiful up contact. We can see the up contact on the dog walk very well from here. We cannot see the down.
Yeah,
but the dogs
changed my position a little so I can at least see the end of the ramp.
Well managed. Oh, that was close. He got through it. Very tight back cross at 14. Almost pulled the dog off 15, but he saved it. He is clean.
Time of 31.58 for Cap and
we got
Robert.
a good challenging standard there for our second dog in the ring.
That was a carefully managed run.
Coming up next on course will be Maze. Maze is handled by Stacy Perdant-Gowdy.
We saw Stacy earlier in the 22-inch class with her young dog Wally. This is another relative youngster, Maze. That was nice. Just a nice mix of careful and push. Nice dog walk. She's doing a nice job. She wants a clean run. As she did before, she is front crossing before the A-frame. She's front crossing before the weaves.
Oh!
Missed the entry.
Cost them 5 points.
Nice turn over 18. Very tight serpentine.
Nice job by Cap, Maze, and Stacy. Coming up next on course will be Brody. Brody is handled by Jim Aiken in from Folsom, California.
We have a bar down at number 3. I'm quiet because the handler's being so smooth and careful. These lines are nice. There's nothing wild about the run. It's carefully managed.
Very steady performance.
Very steady performance, exactly.
32.60 for Brody and Jim. Next up online will be Aiko. Aiko is handled by Susan Cochran in from Sacramento, California.
Susan and Aiko pushing hard off the seesaw and back to the dog walk. The dogs are really working hard to collect for this up contact on the dog walk, but they're doing a good job of it. Catches air over the A-frame. Back cross at the weave poles. We have a clean run so far. Going into the closing, serpentine
Time of
and
31.33. 31.33 for Aiko and Susan.
That's our new time to beat, Kenneth.
Yes, that's our leader.
That's a good time.
She just had good balance.
Coming up next online is Soda. Soda in from Lapeer, Wisconsin, handled by Jen Pinder.
I agree with you. Aiko's performance was a nice balance of...
Correction, that is Michigan.
And control. Good job, Jen. This is a very big dog. Beautiful dog walk. Goes wide out of the chute, but is back clean to the A-frame. She blind crosses the A-frame. Pre-cues a tight turn into the weaves. He hangs on tight and nails them. beautiful job.
Time of 32.77, 32.77 for Soda and Jen.
Time to beat is 3133, 3133.
Coming up next on course is Whip. Whip comes in from Lawrenceville, New Jersey, handled by Susan Tavino.
Yeah, wait a second. We'll see.
Sue and Whip, again looking for that same combination of control and push. Nicely managed dog walk. She's got some lateral distance going to the A-frame. Beautiful contact. Back cross number 14, a very difficult push to 15. She lets him find his weaves. Beautiful job. Front cross after the weaves. Serpentine close.
That a time of 32.76. 32.76 for Whip and Susan.
Beats Soda's time by 1.
Coming up next on course will be Spree. Spree is handled by Ann Bra. Ann is in from Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Now here's a little dog jumping a big course. The previous dogs we've watched, several of them have been large dogs, and this is a relatively small dog doing this course.
It's important to note that, that they're not required to jump in the 22-inch class. Sometimes the handlers opt to jump in the higher height class, offering them better control and natural
Front
style.
cross before the A-frame, and she almost kills herself on that A-frame, which I've done myself in the past. In the final on national television, I might add. It's easy to do that. There's a nice push out to 18. Serpentine closing, a bar down at
32.46 with 5 for Spree and Ann. Coming up next on course, this is Easy. Easy makes the trip in from Norristown, Pennsylvania, handled by Mary Ellen Barry.
We have a bar down at number 2 with Easy. Easy's a relatively young dog as well. They get miscommunicated at the number 6 jump, but they save it. Back cross the landing side of 14. These big dog handlers are letting the dogs find the weaves. They are not messing with the dog's head.
Time of 33.93. 33.93 with 5 faults for Easy and Mary Ellen Barry. Coming up next on course will be Pickle. Pickle in from Little Rock, California, handled by Alicia Nicholas.
Very aggressive callback to the number 7 jump, but we're clean through the dog walk. Tight front cross at the bottom of the A-frame. She pulls the front cross before the weave, sends her dogs wide, but we are running.
Time of 31.86. 31.86 for Pickle and Alicia. Coming up next on course is Breesy. Breesy is handled by Alicia Calhoun in from Woodlands, Texas.
Alicia escorts to the number 6 jump. Front crosses after number 7. Big effort through that tire by Breesy. Back cross tightly at the landing side of 14. Again, lets her find her own weaves. Front crosses after the weaves. Serpentine closing, nice and clear.
Time of 31.55, 31.55 for Breesy and Alicia. Still the time to beat is 31.33. Coming up next is Jive. Jive is handled by Carrie Jones out of Centerville, Virginia.
Carrie and Jive, very experienced competitors, and she also escorts her dog to number 6, tightens the turn to 7. Beautiful clean contacts over the dog walk, coming around clean to the A-frame. Blind cross, downside of the A-frame, still clean. Front cross into the weaves, a little wide, but she's right there. Serpentine closing.
Time of 31.46, 31.46 for Jive and Carrie. Next up on course is Jester. Jester is handled by Daisy Peel.
Jester's called for a fly-off on the seesaw. Judge pretty aggressive about those calls, but he is consistent with that call. So the handlers have to be aware they've got to manage their seesaws. Blind cross, downside A-frame. Front cross to the weaves. Lateral send to 18, front cross 19.
Time of 31.72, 31.72 for Jester and Daisy with 5 faults as we get set for Zippity. Zippity out of Fairview, Pennsylvania, handled by Denise Thomas.
We have a dropped bar at number 7. We've missed the weave entry and back to fix that. Front cross after the weaves, sends quite wide with a late front before 19.
34.54. 5 faults for Zippity and Denise. So we get set for Icon. Icon out of Newark, California, handled by Shannon Fosty.
Shannon, nice job of cueing out of the tunnel to the 180. Clean over the dog walk. Front cross after the A-frame. Nice clean contact. She's working carefully. Front cross before the weaves. Nice job. Lateral send to 18, serpentine closing.
Time of 31.83, 31.83.
Yeah, that's
for
a half a second
Icon
out of
and
first.
Shannon.
That was a nice, smooth run.
Very
We get set
smooth.
for Slick. Slick in from Redmond, California, handled by Lisa Marie Bowers.
Lisa cues a tight turn back in the 180 and gets it. She's managing this run well. She's clean, coming around to the A-frame. Front crosses before the A-frame, as a few other handlers have. So she's pushing out to the 180. She back crosses the weave poles.
.13 for Slick and Lisa Marie. As we get set to focus with Jerry Hernandez from Riverside, California.
Jerry miscues but saves it at the 180. So she is clean over the dog walk. Decides to stay on the landing side of 14. Front cross after the weave poles. Serpentine closing, a little wide. Nice run.
That's a time of 31.82, 31.82 for Focus and Jerry. This is our final competitor here in the 26-inch class, as we call out Scream and Ann Bra out of Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Once again, Kenneth, the time to beat was way up there, the 5th dog to run.
There's been a lot very close, and certainly our ratio of clean rounds is a lot better than it has been in the previous classes.
Yep. Good job cueing the 180 by Ann and Scream. Beautiful dog walk. Blind cross at the A-frame. Front cross to the weave poles. Lateral send to 18, serpentine closing.
A time of 30.80, 30.80 for Scream and Ann.
Ann Brow and Scream. Hi, we talk again. Spree yesterday, Scream today. How you doing?
Perfect weekend.
Congratulations, Ann and Scream. As the stands empty out here in Scottsdale, it was worth staying to the very last dog.
Thank you so very much. A wonderful weekend.
Congratulations. Anything you want to say about that blind cross on the A-frame? Scared me to death.
It is a little scary, but it worked.
Absolutely worked. Congratulations, Ann.